decisions and behaviors.
How we react to notes.
And to change from our actions and behaviors being ones that only focus on us, that we can look outside ourselves, think about commonwealth for our men and, do the right thing, and you can't really do the right thing if you're only doing your thing.
But you can only do your thing.
But what is your thing?
Whatever you're doing. You can't control what other people do.
Heck no.
Thanks for that, Corey.
No problem, man.
Smash.
It just got deep, yo. That's what she said. What are you doing? Jesus, you don't even believe in him, you just said.
I want to say Jesus Christ, but it's the whole Sunday thing. So when you say something, I can't say fart. I can't say fudge. I can say rat farts. But,
You just said them. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Joey.
But I mean, rat farts is what I would say, but when I say fudge, I don't say fudge.
Okay. Back to this, though.
Yeah.
Back to what I was trying to say is you can only control what you can control, and you can only do what you can do. They say this is a selfish program. It is. Only we. And I was thinking about this before we even went to the Jehovah thing today, is because they had made a reference, one of the ladies did, that only you can control what you do, and only you have to go do it. You're the only one doing it. Yeah, we're unity. We're a group of guys, but at the end of it, it's me. I'm alone. I am the one that has the decision of, well, I want to walk to the store, drive to the store, and buy some alcohol and ruin my life. I'm the one that can do that. Right. You can't do that for me, Chris. Ryan, you can't do that. And if there are things that you do, Chris, that bother me, I have to accept that. Right. That it bothers me. Why does it bother me? I have to take it in and break it down. Well, why does it bother me that there's a chair in the middle of the floor? Because I feel it's disrespecting me.
Agreed.
And so what does that make me want to do? It makes me want to get angry. And why? Because I feel disrespected.
Right.
It's not that I'm angry. It's just I feel disrespected. So you have to break it down to certain levels like that, to where when you approach this person, say, hey, look, I feel like I'm disrespected when you leave the chair out there, because I come out and I stumble across it every morning. Uh-huh. I don't think that's fair. If you could be more mindful.
But I was running late. Just a scenario.
Okay, it's not a conversation. That's when you. But don't say it like. Well, you can say it however you want, really. But you're not trying to have a conversation with them. You're just making a statement, and then they can go through whatever they want to in their head, But
and smile and smirk.
Mm-hmm. But
and then you can yell and cuss and.
Yeah.
Retaliate.
So I did
hold some resentment.
Yeah, I don't. It's harder. It's hard.
My foot was
it's
shaking.
hard not to react.
My foot was shaking because I wanted to just roundhouse. Nobody wants to kick to the face with a roundhouse and a pair of pants like these.
No, they don't. And you don't want to do that either. You don't want to end up like that guy.
Go Hammer, go Hammer, go.
But that's why it's so hard not to react. We've been reacting our whole lives. We've been getting things our way. I want to do it our way.
Yes.
We got hair triggers.
And that's the beauty of this place, is it'll frustrate you beyond belief. But at the same time, in 3 months, you're going to look back and go, wow.
I got a little more control.
I am handling things so much better now. And it's going to happen, Chris.
I can say that I have handled situations in the past 100 and X days, 3 months, in far better situations, scenarios. I've handled things better in situations and scenarios. I still have a hard time.
You steal?
No.
Oh, you're saying something else. Sorry. I don't need to bring up the past.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. It's your show.
Okay, it is.
I can't even do that laugh anymore.
All right, so you handle things better now.
I'm working on handling.
With your 106 days.
106, wow. I thought
what day am I at?
Ryan, you are at, you're never going to believe this. What's Aaron Rodgers' number?
12.
Okay, that's in here, but backwards. Nope.
No, you're further along than that, sorry.
Should be pretty easy.
321.
There you go, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Chicka, chicka.
That's sweet.
Sound check, 1, 2.
Oh, see, I wonder if that's why he did 1-2 because I was Aaron Rodgers.
Sound check, check, 1, 2.
Yeah, sneaky. You didn't even know, huh?
3, 2, 1.
Secret shout out to Aaron Rodgers every day.
Yeah, Marnie has 149 days. Chris, you have 106. Ryan, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good job.
You got 3.
No,
like 4.
380.
You guys are so funny. Are you trying to disrespect me?
You have 365, right?
I have 407. I passed 300 so many days ago.
65 is a year.
Yeah, I have 407. Yeah.
Sorry. Jesus.
I was out of the 300s a long time ago. Not slumming it anymore.
Oh.
Just
so
kidding.
if 3 is slumming, what the hell is 1s?
Just little babies.
That's like living in the hood.
Little infants we get to hold you and coddle you.
You're right where you're supposed to be.
Sometimes give you spankings.
You're right where you're supposed to be, Chris.
Right.
Yeah.
When I started this, I wonder how many days I had. Probably around what you got now.
Because when it was February, it was late March when we left.
And I had my 3 months on St. Patrick's Day.
And you started how long after? How long?
April 6th is when we did our first podcast.
So 30, 60. So shit, you were probably right around.
Where you at? Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I know.
Man.
You can do it.
Oh, I'm trying.
I can do it. You can do it.
I'm working. I see. I don't like to say trying because when I tried to do a lot and tried to get high a lot before, I tried to screw up things a lot, and I did it. I always say, nobody wants to be a commercial. Nobody wants to be a junkie when you grow up. I excelled at that, and today I'm.
Speaking of, I got a message from somebody today, and what they're trying now, as we've probably all gone through the part of this journey where we try to moderate. I'm just, yeah.
Moderate this.
The idea is to get off the needle and just use however else. And I was like, well, whenever I tried it, nothing worked, Well, I'm just going to try to drink a beer or two tonight, That turns into a case and, a pint.
That night it may be 1 or 2.
Maybe.
If they can do it, right? But then, the next day is 4.
Usually I can... By the end of the night, I can talk myself into it, or just hit the old F it button, and well, I'm already here now. No stopping now. It's not like I'm being sober. Screw it, I just said the only way for me is to not do it at all. Right. I can't pretend like it's gonna turn out any different than it does. Them reservations have been smashed. I've tried to moderate or.
Does this
facilitate any kind of what's this person what?
Does this person listen to the podcast?
Probably not.
Okay, well that's their first mistake. Yeah. Second mistake is
trying to moderate something.
Yeah, I mean, even in the reading,
you can't control.
One's too many and 1,000's never enough for NA, and the reading in AA where they say, we can't drink like normal drinkers. It's just not in our blood. True
as
addicts.
A certified professional radio broadcaster, here's what I have to say to that.
Okay.
It's never going to work. Obviously, we know this because we've tried. And not just because we've tried, we know this, but just the simple fact that it is a different buzz. It is a different high. When I was drinking beer and I went to liquor, I like to drink. Give me a joint. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to get high. But then when I tried to, I'll just smoke a little weed. No, it was not the same. It was not the same high. Chris, if you were shooting up all the time and I'm just going to drink. No, you're not. Because that's not the same. That's not what you're looking for. That's not what you use to escape. Me, going to eat ice cream. I'm going to have a tub of ice cream. Do you think I'm going to switch to steak the next day? Yeah, I like steak every once in a while, but it's not ice cream.
No.
You can't substitute that. That's like saying, I'm only going to pee tomorrow. I'm not going to poop. What you think about that one for a minute, Joey?
Baffling.
Cunning.
Powerful.
I'm just going to punch the clown in the morning,
Impossible. You got to do it all throughout the day.
Yeah, because you can't moderate that
In the
stuff.
ticket check?
Yeah, well, it's a lift operating shack, but yeah.
We were in the garage today and we found a rag, and I was like, "Oh, I bet that's one of Joey's." I was like, he's been known to.
Oh, good.
I can't confirm or deny that.
And
I
okay, on that
Are
note,
you okay, Chris?
on that note, we'll go back.
He's got
to
mental images just flowing.
Leave those everywhere.
We'll go back to the professionalism of the 217 Recovery Podcast. Can we get a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant and his family?
Yeah, tragic news.
Thank you. That was, you just never know, man.
Right. Even getting rings and making money and, raising a daughter and, flying on the Lakers helicopter. I watched that. I saw a little snippet of that.
It showed the plane or the helicopter crashing.
Yep. It was going down. It was going out exceptionally fast, and it hit. And it didn't explode when it hit, but it bounced kind of, and then the back end of it swung around, and once that, you could see it kind of just collapse, and boom, that's some of it spun right around and blew right up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the actual video.
It was on Facebook, so I saw.
Yeah, I saw that. But it
it
crashed in the hills.
Well, it said that it was in Calabasas or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Were they like, they weren't hauling money and they couldn't make it over the mountain like that one movie?
Triple Frontier?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Drop the money. They were like, no. Yeah, they didn't really crash like that in the movie, but they all do die in the end. No, they don't.
You say that about every
I
movie.
do, because that's true most of the time. But no, it is sad, and it just goes to show you that you just never know. And lately, I've been thinking about death a lot, man.
I've been
like,
watching
a lot.
documentaries about suicide and
angels and
people,
demons,
like pictures of people right before they die. They post, and I've got two great quotes off. It's written down in the room. I read it to my therapist the other day, and she was like, "Did you write that?" I said, "No, I can't take credit for that." And she's like, "That's dark." I was like, "I know."
Well, I want to know what they. You can't, because there's people listening, and you're welcome. They're saying thanks, Corey. Thanks for making him go get those. You can't. You go get them. Because you can't.
Go.
No,
Scram.
Go. I told you to go. Because
We'll come back to you.
Chris, we'll wait for you. Sort of. I'm not going to pause it. We're gonna
Yes,
keep going.
life is a fickle thing. You never know. And to waste it or abuse it is a shame. And that's kind of what you do in active addiction. Just simply going through the motions, not living, but just surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I made it back. Were you guys doing the Jeopardy thing?
No, I was giving my life talk.
He asked if we were doing the Jeopardy thing. Okay, you got your...
Got him. No matter how long we live, we will die. Even if we eliminate every cause of death, we will die. But still we have learned that life does not go on forever. So please make the most of what you have left in your life. It's one of them. That was the second one.
That was somebody's last post?
No, just like sorry about the paper next to the microphone. But because it was showing pictures of people right before they died. And then these little things will pop up. And, people we've lost to suicide and drug overdoses and just a little something that I, pen to paper. That's what I do, Second one. Somewhere in the back of our minds, we all know we are going to die. Even further back in our minds, we have a vague understanding that death can happen to us at any moment. So please appreciate the time you have left in your life. They end on a positive note. So just live today how you should live. Not like I used to, because I always used to say, man, I'm going to die anyways. I'm going to go out on top, But, who wants to die sitting in their parents' basement with a cigar box next to them and a spoon and a bunch of, and that happened a few times. My mom never used to come downstairs because she was always worried, but today, if I got hit by a bus, wait, there's no buses in this town. So if I got hit by the horse.
At least in Detroit, we got a bus stop.
At least in Detroit, you have a bus stop.
So tomorrow when I take a road trip to Detroit, and if I get hit by a bus, there'll be a little bit of money in my savings account that I'll probably have to write that down. It'll go to my kids. And And they know that they knew that dad, my mom and dad would know that their son, and my kids know their dad was doing something better and living a life that that they knew he could live, that they never saw. My kids have never seen me sober, and that's what really irks me about